Down the left side. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie digs in here. Ripped, but it curls foul. Strider deals. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Up and in. 3-2 now. That's to third. Riley throws across the diamond. Mookie retired, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs, base is empty. He goes down looking. Back at Truist Park, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pajes makes the catch, and there's one away. Here comes Austin Riley. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's in for a strike. Line to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And fouled off. Riley, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. Olson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh. 3-1.
And that is out of play.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. One up, one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Harris gets under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Alex Verdugo. On the ground. And foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pajes on his way over, brings it in, and there's 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That one missed. Inside, almost got him. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's gone. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-1. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Ball to strike. The pitch. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 1-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2. Rip towards third. They get the force. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Max Muncy. Next offering is down low.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Murphy fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Michael Conforto will climb in. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strike. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Austin Riley. Next offering way upstairs. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. And now Matt Olson up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Double play ball to second. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Pages sizes this one up. And that ends the inning. Top 6. And now the DH, Hesung Kim.
Number 6.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slide.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Turns and fires the Betts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Makes the catch for the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Draws the walk there.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
On the ground to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Move to second. Albies dives back in. Runner at second. 2 down. Out to center. Pajes under it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, and now Freddie Freeman.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Now the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through it for the K. He's now struck out 8 in a row. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. This one smoked out to left. Hernandez snags it for the 2nd out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He's got it. And that is out number 3.
It's my first online game, though.
In the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers.
First game. It's pretty cool, though. What the hell is that?
Muncy.
It's pretty cool, though. Look at that. Why that dude look like Seth Rogen?
Hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing
Damn.
And a miss, struck him out. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
They be swinging funny as hell.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't...
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not even close there. And the count 2-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Is he playing golf?
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
They be simulating some of the bats.
Matt Olson. And it is 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Makes the catch. One down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ozuna, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In the air, right side. Conforto moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Ha-Seong Kim. And he hits a ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. There's a strike to Mookie.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do
How he already had a strike, and he just came to bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Look at that. 1 ball, 1 out. I mean, 1 ball, 1 strike. How?
Swings and misses. And a count.
Man, GG.
1 strike away. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit.
I don't like how I don't like that. Be simulating my shit. I want to play all my fucking pitches and shit. Fucking bats. Give the bet you already got a strike. How the fuck is that? The fuck? I knew it was something with this. I knew it was gonna be a catch. I knew it was gonna be a fucking catch.